Hello, welcome to your Monday, April 26th astrological forecast. My name is Kat, and let's get started as we always do with our three deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Good. Second breath. On the second breath, we're releasing all disease, toxicity, and negativity from our emotional astral bodies. Good. Third breath. On this third breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all this darkness leaving our bodies. It's being replaced by this beautiful white light that goes out and forms a protective circle around us of white light, love, and the will to good. And this circle is deflecting all evil, low vibration, and negativity back to its source. And as we have been doing this month, let's sit in this space of white light for 5 seconds and say, I am abundant. Everything I want or require is available to me from the universe. Okay? Let's sit in the space of this beautiful white light and say it again. I am abundant. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. We're trying to get into our abundant selves. We're all abundant. It's a universal law. We can have anything we want. The only thing in our way is ourselves, because we don't believe it, and not knowing how to consciously work with the energy, which is what I'm here to do, is to help teach us how to use energy consciously so we can create the life that we want. So thank you for joining me today. Today is an incredibly sacred day. It is the full moon in the sun sign Taurus, but the moon itself is in Scorpio. It's the festival of Wesak, W-E-S-A-K. It's the festival of the birth, enlightenment, and death of the Buddha. Christ, who we are familiar with in the Western part of the world, the Christ is in charge of the energy of love. The Buddha is in charge of wisdom. Both the Christ and the Buddha work together in evolving the global family and our whole experience on the earth. And today is a beautiful sacred day where we honor the great wisdom of the Buddha. The keynote for the day is, I see, and when the eye is open, all is light. Now, you're thinking, what the heck is she talking about? Our lower selves will not understand the keynote, but our higher selves understand it perfectly. You know, I want you to consider this. We are much more than we can see. We are much more than what can fit in this body. We are these incredible, self-conscious, intelligent beings. But this body can't take us. It can only take a certain amount of us, or else we would destroy the physical structure. So we get in as much as we can, and then while we're working on the earth plane, we work to enable the physical body to accept higher and higher levels of energy as we bring more and more of our true, fully conscious selves into this physical being. It's a very, very tricky project. Some of us, well, I'm going to go off on a tangent. You have to follow a specific set of rules, which the basic rule is be of service, think of others, and include others when I make decisions, even including me. But the deal is to get more of our higher self into this physical self so that we can be more helpful, more beneficial to ourselves and others. Anyway, off on that tangent, it's a beautiful day. I understand the masters, those dudes that actually beat the life system, they actually figured it out, like the Christ. You know, the Christ, he figured out the system, he figured it out, so he can go in and out of physicality whenever he wants. That is the resurrection. He beat being stuck in the physical. He can use it when the physical body when he needs it, when he's moving around this earth plane, or he can not use it if he doesn't need it. And that's kind of how we're going to be. We're learning to be. But anyway, there's these masters that they've all figured that out too. Well, they're all partying today over in India in one of the great mountaintops somewhere. I didn't get invited. Huh. So, but just a little humorous. I can't be too reverent when it comes to spirituality. Nobody wouldn't know who I am. Anyway, it's a wonderful, wonderful sacred day. We've got that whole wonderful sacredness going on, but here close to home, we are working with the moon in Scorpio, and buddy, emotions are blowing sky high. We are feeling emotions. I'm sorry, I got myself all excited. The emotions intensely, like desire, like jealousy, like betrayal, like joy, like rapture. Everything is being really blown up and really intensified today. And we are working on a serious issue in our partnership. We need to put this away, this issue away until the end of the week. Now is not the time to address it. Our emotions are running havoc. We are into our, the whole entire planet. We're all into our unconscious hurts and our woundedness and all that stuff. And so if we try to address a serious situation within our relationship, the emotional environment will not help us. So it's time, instead of doing that today, let's spend time with self. Let's stay centered. Let's do our 3 deep breaths. Let's think about the problem that we're facing with our partner. Let's objectify how we can most objectively, reasonably, with most tolerance and patience, work with our partner to resolve this very serious issue. And as I said yesterday, it may be either financial because of the Taurean energy, or it could be an intimacy issue. Those are 2 possibilities. But we're going to work with self today, and we're not going to try to resolve that with our partner today. So let's see what our guides have to say to help us have a more balanced and harmonized Monday today. Remembering that it is a very sacred day, and we are celebrating the wisdom, which is actually, the Buddha rules, part of our higher minds, where our intuition and wisdom lie. So, Spirit guides, what do you have to say to us today to help us have a more balanced, aligned day, and we don't go crazy and blow up emotionally with anyone? Wondrous universe, walk in beauty. So today, we may not want to go after that situation, but we are going to be grateful. We are going to be abundant. Remember, we sat in that space of abundance, and we're going to be abundant today. Even though we may not quite believe it for ourselves yet, we're going to believe it. We're going to pretend. We're going to pretend that we have everything we want, and the world is beautiful today, and we have the spring is in the air. Look at nature and how she's coming alive again. Walk in beauty. Find the beauty. It's everywhere, instead of working on that relationship problem. Passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Well, passion and pleasure is definitely on the emotional menu today. So instead of blowing up, this is a great idea. Instead of blowing up and having this issue, trying to resolve this issue with our partner, let's do something else that supports that emotional place that we're at today. Let's have a great meal. Let's cook our favorite meal. Let's maybe listen, Tarian energy, listen to some good music. Let's enjoy the sensual aspect of ourselves today. The senses, our physicality. Taurus is all earth, so let's celebrate that today. And finally, wise leader. You know, on this channel, I'm working on sharing what I know about consciously recognizing and controlling and creating, co-creating with energy. And as we learn and grow, we become the wise leaders for others. So specifically, as we're working with our partner, some of us are working with our partner with this very difficult issue today, we are the wise leader. We know it's not a good day to come at it, that we need to take more time with self, be grounded and centered, so that at the end of the week, when the time is more right and more productive, we might have a better chance of resolving this issue. So have a great day. Honor the Buddha during the Wesak festival. Take time out to say, say what? Oh my gosh, I forgot. I see, and when the eye is open, all is light. Remember that life is lived from the inside out. Namaste. Make it a great day.